Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.
Who is the key to a happy relationship, man? What up, yo?
With you.
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's up, everybody?
I want to know why this dude got my shirt on.
Right? What the hell is this?
We didn't plan this. Great minds think alike.
This is crazy, yo. This is the new stuff, the new color, olive green, baby. Rocking it. It definitely was unplanned, though. I know we talk offline a lot. I know you people know this, but it wasn't planned at all.
Nope.
Great minds think alike, baby.
Yeah, so.
I was rocking the light green one last night, so I was like, fuck, I'm about to wear this one. Yeah.
Last night? What was going on last night?
Well, before we get into that, hit the subscribe, people. Hit the like. Pass it on to everybody. You can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy at Instagram.
And I am the _great_Corey COREE on Instagram. Go ahead and follow me, and I'll follow you back. Or you can just follow us both of us on the Midnight Paco Podcast Instagram as well.
That's right. Or you can get us through the email at midnightpacopodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to check us out TikTok, wherever you may hear us on any platform, as far as Spotify, and Castbox is a new one, I guess. I don't know that. You can get your merch, 26 Apparel on Amazon
or Redbubble.
26 Designs on Redbubble. Anything else is a fraud.
It's a fraud.
So support your peoples. We appreciate everybody's support. Keep watching.
Yes.
Keep sharing.
We're nothing without you.
Nothing without you. Numbers are growing a little at a time. So
yeah.
Once again, thanks everybody, and we'll keep bringing you, laughter, funniness, real shit, all that stuff. We got some new guests coming up planned, so
that's gonna be dope.
Yeah. So it's gonna be fun. Keep tuned.
This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's right. So last night, dude, I'll tell you what, the front stage people, if you're living in Cleveland and around the area, the place got tons of potential. You guys need to come check us out.
Check it out, front stage.
Yeah, they redid this theater. They got comedy on Friday nights. Doors open, I believe, at 7.
Yeah.
Show starts, I think, 9:30-ish?
9 to 9:30.
I think they said free before 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%. It may have changed, but, they got a bar.
The food is good.
Food's good, you know what I'm saying? So come support your local comedy, you know what I mean? And come watch. They always have other things planned there, too. I know they got a restaurant and stuff, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, come check us out, man. We're having good times there on Friday nights.
Friday nights.
So, basically, they just got to get the promotion out more, I think. Like you said, I'm just trying to get the word out because they got tons of potential. The comedians that showed up were cool. Once again, a couple new guys that I haven't seen around. I haven't anyway, so.
Yeah.
It was nice to see some of those guys perform and stuff. So
right.
It was cool, man. Basically, we were just performing for each other. We probably taking practice raps, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
you learn to appreciate those moments because there was one older lady there. She was just hanging out, She was probably like one of the only audience members. And so when I did my set, basically, I was just seeing if she reacted to anything because... Right. Let's keep it real, people. We know how
there was
other
a couple more audience members that that came in a little later.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I started the show off.
Yeah.
So which was an experience for me. I've never just been the first.
You've never been the first?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
I opened up first.
Yeah. I know. It's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? But it's also relieving because you're done and over with.
It's a relief that you're done and over with. And the first thing you want to do is not kill the room. You don't want to.
Yeah.
You know, the people are there to laugh, and if you're the first one up,
it can get rough. Because once I don't believe I did.
No, you did good. You didn't kill the room.
No. And not in a bad way, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't kill in a good way either because, like I said, there weren't many people there to
you know
laughter. But
to leave the room in a good space, you're not sucking the air out, you're not depressing, you're not talking about the people that came to see you.
Right.
Not saying that. Right. You know, not crapping on nobody else's style.
Exactly. No, everyone's different, man. That's the beautiful thing I love about comedy is every time I see somebody go up, it's from their perspective or their own personal life.
Right.
So it's no matter what, it should be different. You know what I mean? Obviously, people are going to hit on certain things. That's why I'm not a big topical guy because. Look, we can talk about COVID on stage all day, but I'm for one, I'm tired of hearing about it in the news. We can get into that later. Two, it's just, for how long can you talk about COVID? You know what I mean? How long is that set going to be viable? Is it part of a fucking hour set that means anything? You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you talk about the time period, but then you date your time period. Then you date your material in a sense. So, which isn't always a bad thing because, once again, it depends on your style. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not somebody that's going to rush to get out any type of special or anything. Obviously, we just started, so I'm like in no hurry to build an hour to get it out there to try and do stuff like that. So it's...
Shout out to Roselle Lamar.
Yeah.
He's, the front stage is located for, everybody that's in the area. It's the old Severance Magic Johnson movie theater. So that's where it's located. I don't have an address, but if you know where the movie theater is, that's where it's located. And I also I like Roselle's hosting style.
Yeah.
He's not really a stickler on time.
No.
A couple of comedians did they specials. Right. Little Daddy went over.
Yeah.
Shout out to Little Daddy.
Shout out to Little Daddy. He was doing good though. Like I said, there were some things there before I never heard, so that was cool.
He had a good set.
Yeah.
You had a good set.
It was okay.
Jive started off strong.
Jive, man. Because that was a part of a set he started to build. You can tell that was material,
right?
Because I've heard some of them, the things, and like I said, so he got to the point, and then he said he forgot his shit, and just boom, you know what I mean? But. He's natural about it, man. He stays on stage. He owns it. He doesn't pull out like he said. And look, man, shout out to him.
Shout out to Jive.
Look, he went in on, like it's on Wednesday, he went in on some people, and they took offense to it. And I'm going to say it like this. Even somebody that's, went up there and was like, it's good to have a notebook to be prepared. Listen, I understand. It's
good to have a notebook to be prepared. You prepare before you get on stage.
Yeah. But see, I'm gonna say it like this. Chris Rock is one that he says he takes it up there and reads it from the paper. But that's Chris Rock. Because Chris Rock tries to get an honest, judge of his jokes because of the celebrity he is. He gets laughs no matter what. Any inflection of his voice, any change of his face, you know what I'm saying? He can get a laugh, so he tries to go and read it from the page to see how the joke works like that. That's Chris Rock. Anyone else, if you're going out there, it's like, come on, man. Just have it ready. I have 5 minutes I've been trying to do on stage, but guess what? I haven't done it yet because it's clunky. I don't want to get up there and read because I think once you do that, you lose a crowd. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he's basically saying. It's like, okay, it's good to be prepared. I get it. I hear what some people say. That's why they have it with them on the phone. Maybe they thought of something on the way there. But guess what? I don't know. To me, it loses people, so... Shout out to Jive for, just keeping things real. People didn't like it. It is what it is. He's doing good. And that's why I told him, don't focus on those people. Let everyone do their own style comedy. You focus on you because you got natural ability and talent. And when he did his material, just him being him and the way he delivers it and the way he talks is funny. It's so funny. You know what I mean? So shout out to him, man. That's what's up, dude. It's good that he's getting out there and everything. But, the place is dope, the bartenders are nice and hospitable, so it was good times. I wasn't sure about that teen dance that was right there.
I don't know how much of a teen dance it was, because some of them was back at the bar.
Oh, really? Well, they gotta serve soda and shit. I'm sure drinks. Did you see?
I don't know what they were drinking, but it was just like.
It's supposed to be a team dance. I don't know what's going on, but guess what? That was double booked. But either way, they put us in the Theater 8, so that was legit as shit. It was cool, man.
Was that actually Theater 8?
Yeah.
It was called Theater 8?
That was the 8. Yeah, number 8.
Oh.
Theater, yeah. Theater 8, dog.
We were there. We was in there.
We were rocking it out, man. So it's, it was cool. Like I said, the people that are there, shout out to Rozelle once again for having it going. MC Cashmere, doing his thing.
MC Cashmere.
I gotta get my walk it out and save that shit. I told him, I was like, you gotta save it. That's my walk up music. That's what it is. I'm saying. You gotta keep it real. If we're gonna walk it out. Dude, if you can't get hyped to hey, now walk it out, go somewhere else. You don't deserve to be in a room with me. Cause that's the party starter right there. So I have fun, man. It's always good times there.
Yeah. Yeah, I work on things there. I did my set.
Yeah, see, but with you, I told you you could tell you were picking on what what I'm saying.
You could
exactly, yeah. But that's how crazy this thing is. You know what I'm saying? Because I know your set, I know what you've worked on and everything, and I could tell. I know it wasn't in order of any time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just, but I like how you begin it all the time.
Yeah.
It's always a key because it gets that laugh. It does get a little chuckle. You know what I'm saying? I always find that shit funny. And then you got your your other joke about the gay friend strip club. You move into the best is when you do the wave because that's interacting and it shows more when you go up to somebody. And actually do it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It shows more like, that is uncomfortable.
Yeah, like, come on now, creep show.
Yeah. So, and then this smile. I mean, like I said, dude, but you can tell you're picking, dude, your shit's funny, man.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, man.
It appeals to people, I think, because you have that natural thing up there, too. I'm trying to get more like that.
You got it. You do your set in confidence.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Because I know it. That's the thing. I did mess up, though. I did mess up. Nobody realized it, but I did mess up. But either way, no. I mean, like I said, I talk about my life. You know what I'm saying? So I got my different sets, so it's basically a practice. It was a practice run.
Right.
I wish I would have went over my new shit, but either way, it wouldn't have hit anyway.
You should have.
It was clunky. It's just clunky. It needs to be more funny. Like, I have what I want to talk about, and the beginning is getting a little bit better.
What's her name? Ruth would have told you how to fix it. I don't know her name.
Which one?
The older black lady that was there.
Oh, yeah, I think it was Ruth. Oh, yeah, she would have.
Yeah, she say it like this, baby.
Yeah. Hey, well, guess what? That was good. You know what I'm saying?
She was critiquing everybody.
Yeah, but she didn't critique me. Once again, I don't know if she was giving me courtesy, but shout out to if that's your name, Ruth.
I don't think it was Ruth.
Nah, they did say it though, didn't they?
They said her name, but I can't remember.
Either way, she was enjoying it, looked like. Which is, that's good, man. It's a start. She tells other people, more people tell other people, you guys around the area. Right. You ain't got nothing to do on Fridays,
Come through.
Yeah. It's just fun. Ebony, she had a show to do. She wasn't there. Shout out to Ebony Timberlake. Out there doing shows with GW now.
Yeah.
And others.
Yeah. She was out there doing she did 2 shows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is right. See? So that's what it's all about. And I think she said they did 10 minutes. So that's
10 or over. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 or over. But still, I got 15. So that's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have the material.
I got a solid 15 maybe. And I could probably make up another 45 minutes as I go.
He's trying to do hours, people, by just walking around and talking.
I could do it.
I ain't doing that shit. I'm coming prepared, y'all. See, that's the different styles. Other people can do that. They can sit up there and talk to my... No, I want to have specific structure, I want to have that shit nailed down.
You can do your material, and then afterwards you can be like, and now I'm going to do some crowd work. Then be like, I'm sorry, that's not crowd work.
Shout out.
Jive. That was my jive impression.
Shout out. That's what's up. Yeah. Nah, so I mean, like I said, dude, Friday night seems to be a nice little time, but I ain't gonna make it next week, unfortunately. But you know,
you'll be doing your reverend duty.
Yeah, people. The wedding, my sister's wedding coming up soon, so I'll be performing for the first time doing that, marrying my sister to her woman, you know. So that's gonna be. Hey, it's cool. I mean, I made like a little booklet in like size 38 font, so I can read it. That's like size 22.
You gonna be like marriage?
Marriage.
Yeah.
I went through all these different scripts they have on the website, the Universal Life Church. Shout out to them for ordaining me for $70. Ow! That's what I'm saying. So anybody has funerals and births? No, I'm kidding. I'm only doing this one.
Oh, okay.
That's close friends. And that's close friends or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or if I get if I get famous and somebody wants me to come and do. We'll see what happens. Do some
cameos.
Yeah.
Isn't that a website called Cameo?
I think so.
Where they
they could like do birthday wishes and shit like that. Oh, man, people just taking advantage on that shit. But hey, people are willing to pay. That's what it's about, man. That's the fans, man. That's cool. So no, that's coming up. I'm excited. So it's good to see family. You know, I haven't been back to Erie in a while, so we're gonna go up there. She's gonna get married on the beach, and then we're gonna go up to Beeman's Point, hang out there.
Beeman's Point.
It's up in New York.
Oh, okay.
It's like right past the state line, I think, somewhere up in that area.
I'm sure I passed it.
Yeah, kind of. I want to say by Jamestown, but
okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
I don't pay no mind. It's just a spot, you know. By some, you know, they got like little bars in the area or something like that. So we're just gonna go hang out there, come back. I'll start my new job next week.
Congratulations!
Thank you. That's gonna be another experience in itself, but nothing I shouldn't be used to. You know what I'm saying? But It frees up nights. That's the key. It's freeing up nights so I can go do more of this comedy stuff. You know.
That's right.
Trying to get out. I know more people are gonna be like, oh, that ain't enough. I want to get out at least 3 times, you know, a week. Because, hey, I'm married, people. Sorry, you gotta learn that level. And you know, right now, as long as I got my time, I got a little bit of. Anytime I want to work on some stuff is when it really, you know, what I'm saying, should matter.
Yeah.
The good thing is I got this 15 minutes. It's pretty much, it's locked in. Other people may think it's funny. I don't care. Other people do. So I gotta get this other 5 minutes together. Like I said, then you just keep trying to build it up from there. But then you have that in a, you know, locked and ready. Because how many times have we done a show like, what are you going to talk about? Shit, like, I don't know, man. Might as well wait to see the crowd. And it's a blessing to have that. We didn't have that shit when we started. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, dude. We just got to do this. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to, like I said, once you start doing it, to see how you can, like now, you're like, I'm going to do this one, I can do this one, I can do that. And it's like,
one of these days, we're gonna do a tour of the behind the scenes of the Midnight Paco Studios. Because we got file cabinets. Look.
We got file cabinets,
look, you
people.
That's the file cabinet. You know what's in there?
It's jokes.
Jokes.
It's all jokes.
We got jokes for any occasion.
The life jokes.
We got jokes everywhere. So now when we go to venues, we can look at the crowd, be like,
what am I going to talk about today?
Give me file 17.
File 17? I thought that was file 24.
Give me file 24.
Get it, dog. Let's do it.
We're going to do jokes from file 24.
Oh, shit, I think it was 17. These are the wrong jokes.
Oh, man.
No, you know what else is cool?
What's that?
About like at the front stage and all these other, you know, even with Rozelle, he's starting to do skits. He wants to involve everyone in skits and stuff, which is
skits are cool.
That's more your lane. You know what I'm saying?
I think skits are good because people watch them, and it's a good way to get your name out, especially if they're funny.
Yeah, this is true.
So it's like a magnet to your craft. That's what I think. I think skits are a magnet to your craft.
It's added to it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely another level of something you can get into.
Just for example, just like the front stage, it's a great place. It's a lot of space there. It's a great venue. And nobody really knows about it. Nobody really comes, but it's a great place. So you have two great talents here that not too many people, only a few people know about. So you have to do things to promote it. Yeah. And I think skits is a great way to do that.
Yeah, that's true. As long as you get it out there. Another thing is flyers. Should have flyers and just throwing on cars everywhere around that place. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing too. But they gotta promote too, the front stage, you know what I'm saying? They gotta get out there and promote it too. That's their business. You know what I mean? So
but like the skits could do promotion for the place.
This is true.
It could do promotion for us. It can it could be a multi advertisement type deal.
Oh yeah. I like the joint venture because that's what we've always talked about. You know what I'm saying? Helping each other out.
Yeah, help. If you support me, I'll definitely support you because at the end of the day, if I pop, you pop too.
I mean, that's what it's all about too. Because let's put it like this, people. Not everybody can do everything alone. As much as you want to try and do things alone and do it yourself, you gotta have a team. You gotta have people around you, especially ones you can count on, you can trust. You know what I'm saying? That's ideal. So, and people that are willing to do things. You know what I mean? It's. I'll tell you what, with our collab, it's cool shit because I do all the backgrounds, but you're all up front. You talk, man. You do a lot of communicating. You're like, word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? You're out there doing all that. You be talking to people, dog, which is legit. You're definitely a networker. Yeah. That's how. I mean,
to me, that's what it's all about. Networking and things of that nature, and making sure that when people encounter you, that you're a positive, in positive spirit, and make them want to deal with you and want to be able, to support whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
So that's
big time.
That's all important.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We as far as Wednesday goes, we want to go down. Yeah, we want to try and check that out.
I don't know. What did we do this Wednesday?
We went and supported Jive at LVT.
Oh yeah, and I went up too.
Oh, that is right. You did go up. I scratched my name off, people. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, I signed him up, and he scratched his name off.
Good.
He was over there eating and drinking.
Yeah, I was there for support, man. It's like, whatever. I'm just,
I was there to support, too, until a buddy of mine, shout out to you, Al.
Yeah.
Al came out.
Nice to meet you.
And I said, well, I didn't have anything prepared for that night.
No, man.
Something.
Yeah.
So I did a little something.
Yeah. No, it was good. You know what I'm saying? You look comfortable. You were like, whatever.
I really was.
Which was awesome because once again, it was not necessarily a challenge, but it was a different, moment, a different time on stage.
Yeah.
You approached it differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you probably learned something from it.
Yeah.
To not really give a fuck. And you still look like you had shit to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got the light and I looked and I was like, let me hurry up because I had to finish out my last. I wanted to say.
Yeah, but that's always good too. You can always do that. That's the beautiful thing. I mean, as long as you don't completely obliterate the light, you know what I'm saying, and sit down at the light and then really keep going. Like, I got this next 5 minutes to talk to you guys about.
I'm going to sit down and take my time because I'm doing my special right now.
All right.
Sit back and relax. You're going to love that shit.
Yeah, no, like I said, that shit's, I like the camaraderie a little bit there. It's it's definitely the best we've encountered thus far.
Last night or Wednesday?
No, last night. You know what I'm saying? It's just every time we go there, the people are just cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is, man. It's fresh.
It's a different vibe.
From
some of the other places we've been to.
Yeah, for sure. So, shout out the front stage. I know this whole first thing was basically a promotion, but either way,
why not?
It's something cool.
It's a great place.
That's what I'm saying. It's something new, and the more people get behind it, the better it can be.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And, like I said, Rozell's trying to do it. He's trying to get things going there. He's trying to, and he has something coming up. We're going to try and get him in sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
People, so you'll see.
I think it'll be awesome.
Yeah. We'll get that together. But, real quick, I want to touch on this vaccine bullshit again, man. I know people are probably like, ugh, me too. That's why I want to bring it up. I'm tired of hearing about it on the goddamn news, man. I'm just sick of it, people. Can we please just get over this shit already and just continue on? I mean, is this all we're talking about now? You hear me? I'm stuffy. I think I got COVID fucking part 8 or some shit. Who the fuck knows? No, probably not. We're good. Nobody can have allergies or nothing anymore, is what I'm saying. People look at you like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I sound like shit, that's for sure, but it's all here. Luckily, still got all my tastes and shit like that. But let's put it in perspective. When I got it, dude, this is the thing that kills me. And everyone keeps talking about COVID and treatments and vaccines and all this shit. Okay, when I don't even want to say president. When Trump got that shit, dude, they gave him everything. Now, let's keep it real. He's old and out of shape. You know what I'm saying? He's in his 60s and he's out of shape. And he was fine. They gave him all the vitamins, all this other shit. They pumped him up full of all kinds of stuff. He was fine. Joe Rogan just recently got it. He's not vaccinated. He threw the kitchen sink at it, all these vitamin drops and this and that ivermectin or whatever the case that they said didn't work and all that type of shit. That was big on the news. He's fine. I got it. They sent my ass home with a fucking note and said you can stay home from work for 14 days. Dude, I ain't get a prescription for shit. I ain't getting no nasal fucking drips. I ain't get a goddamn vitamin C cough drop. I ain't get shit. I ain't get nothing. That's all they did. So everyone that's complaining about, those health people, they're going to the hospital and there's no treatments. What the fuck were they doing? And that was when it was big. This is when shit was going on. So guess what? They don't give a fuck. Stop talking about this shit. It's all a big political fucking thing. I'm fine. You know what I mean? My antibodies are probably better than that fucking vaccine that doesn't work. People got it and they still get it. So I don't know, man. I'm just sick of seeing this shit on the news. And I know I've been bringing it up here and there and keeping it fucking alive, but it's just frustrating. Because people really talk about, like, denying health care for people who don't get the vaccine.
Yeah, I think that it should be a individual's choice to get the vaccine or not. And, they're making it, I think if it's 100 employees or over, or 500, Joe Biden did a mandate, I believe. Either everybody has to be vaccinated or you get tested weekly. It should definitely be a person's choice.
Yeah.
You shouldn't force anybody to put anything in their bodies. And I respect everybody's opinion on that.
Right? Look, dude, there was a story, I think it was in Chicago. A woman was going on like a court thing, via Zoom or whatever to discuss custody things. It was supposed to be like a regular just thing. I don't know the lady's name. You guys can look up the story. But the first thing the judge asked if she was vaccinated and then took away her goddamn parental everything and gave the kid to like the father, which that was never even up for debate. But really just took the kid from the mother because she was not vaccinated. What the fuck is that?
Wow.
What is that? And then I heard in like other places, like kids were getting vaccinated in schools. They were forcing the kid to get vaccinated in school without their parents' approval.
Wow.
That I forget what state that was in. I want to say it was in Michigan, but I'm not 100% sure.
Wow.
I mean, this thing is getting fucking ridiculous. You see in, was it Britain somewhere? I'm sorry, people. All these stories are just from every fucking where in the world. But lady went shopping, unvaccinated. They chased her down. The cops beat her down, like with sticks and shit. Like the beater sticks. They beat her ass in the fucking mall because she wasn't vaccinated.
Wow.
That's crazy. It scares me because the more people talk like that, the more people are trying to push the vaccinated against the unvaccinated. It becomes this thing in this country where people don't realize how dangerous that can get to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once you put a label on a person and say they're beneath you or nothing.
Excuse me.
Yep. I know you're passing out over there.
No.
And shit. It's vaccination talk, dog. That's what it is. Like, fuck all this bullshit. I get it.
No.
It's just, when you hear these stories, it's crazy. And then you hear people that support all this shit, and you're like, who thinks this way? Who really just thinks this way? And why are we focused on anything else?
My whole thing is, just please only spread the facts. Don't feed us with a bunch of bull crap about what the vaccination is, what it's not. Be factual. Tell us what it is. Why is it so important? Why are you pushing it so hard? Like, what's the purpose?
Yeah.
Why are you pushing this harder than anything else? Like, if you were this adamant on, like, just getting rid of the hunger situation in the U.S., be a better place to live, I promise you. The same energy that you're using to push this agenda for everybody to be vaccinated, you could use the same energy and the same resources to get hungry people. It shouldn't be nobody hungry in the United States.
Well, the problem is they have money for, like, homelessness and everything, but people get rich off of that shit. Because in L.A., they said it's like $200 million a year, I think, they get to fight homelessness.
What I'm saying is, just like you want to make everybody vaccinated, make sure they're, not on the street.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The problem is, people have jobs to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people getting paid like $250,000 because they take that money and that's their salary to try and combat homelessness. People are rich off of these fucking things. That's why the money never gets to where it's supposed to. They do bare minimum to keep it the way it is, so that money keeps coming in, so they just keep making money off of homelessness. That's the problem. That's the problem. People aren't talking about the real shit that's fucked up in this country. They're talking about vaccinations instead of focusing on the bigger problems everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Even Bill Maher was talking about how there's like no water, like out west.
Yeah.
How it's dry as shit. He's like, how come they're not building pipelines to carry water from East Coast to the West Coast? Oh, because it's not fucking financially stable for people. It's not a money thing. They don't give a fuck. There's no interest in it. They have pipelines from Canada all the way through fucking to Arkansas or some shit and everything, but they can't build for water to get out west. We get flooded here all the fucking time, but yet they have no water. And it's like the problem, and that's the problem with society. Dude, we could all live a great fucking life.
Right.
We really could. Problem is greed. And, there's no money in everyone having the same shit. It really isn't.
It's greed and a mixture of things are designed that way.
Well, we already know that. But the problem is, and this is fact, and this is what people talk about, there's people that aren't going to work to strive to do anything if they're given everything. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why there's really... Because think about, that's why the tax bracket and everybody gets upset when, people say, well, the rich should pay more. And it's like, well, it all depends, because if they worked hard to get their money, why should they have to give a lot of it up just because they make a lot? I understand the argument there. I'm not saying, we should take the rich and give to the fucking poor and all that hypotheticals. But either way, it's like, it's just upsetting because for the better, and that's what the government was supposed to be, for the better of the people, to try and maintain things, not to give everybody shit free, but the problem is, I think that works better when it was first starting, like when President Washington, like when they first joined the union, you need some type of leadership. But dude, nowadays, the way they determine presidents,
you said President George Washington?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the day.
I can't speak on it, but I hear you.
I'm just saying, when they formed the United States, from the very beginning. I'm not saying he was the right one to do it, or to be the man and needs to be. But I understand having some type of leadership in the beginning. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now it's done by fucking popularity, which is terrible.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Because if it went by popularity, Hillary Clinton would have won over Trump. She won the popular votes, but she didn't win the what they call it, the electoral college votes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we already know the elections are pretty rigged. But I'm kind of glad she wasn't president either. Them motherfuckers about as dirty as any of these motherfuckers because they've been in it. Got kill lists and shit. They be taking motherfuckers out, you know.
Or shooting them in the face.
Well, yeah, that's happened, definitely. I'm just saying, all these motherfuckers are foul now. So either way, however they get elected, because we already know, like the Democratic Party, they just like Tulsi Gabbard. Some of the people who deserve to be on the ticket didn't even get to make it because they, the inside shit. And I'm not big political. I just hear these things and I know fact, and I listen to people give speeches and I judge them on who the fuck and what they say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people lie. You could tell she wasn't full of shit and she was in the military. That's one thing I think if you're going to be in charge of the military, I think you should have to be in the military.
I believe that too.
But this is my problem with that. At the same time, that doesn't necessarily make you the better leader. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people that are just smart, but I just think if you're going to put people in jeopardy like that, then you should have had been part of that. I
always said if you're a president and before you declare war, if you have children that's war age or soldier age, they should be deployed as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Before you send somebody else's baby to jail, you should make sure your kid's on the front line.
Right. Yeah, I have no problems with that.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I have no problems with that either. That's why I said, man, that's why I respect not so much all the conquerors back then, but the motherfuckers were out with swords.
Leading battles.
Yeah, leading battles, man. They were sitting back talking. I mean, there were some motherfuckers that sat back, but the motherfuckers that got their followers and true believers were out there fucking slanging with them.
Right.
And risking their lives. So.
And they were good at it.
Exactly. Yeah, because that's what they were born to do, into that shit. Either way, it's just nowadays, it's just getting to the point where it's all about money driven. It's all favors given to other people. And the worst thing is people put so much emphasis in it, and they know, I would hope they know, everyone's full of shit. The people who are diehard Republicans and diehard Democrats are all full of shit, to be honest, because they really believe these people care anything about them. And it's unfortunate because I'm sure some people get into politics for that reason, but at the same time, once they get involved and they realize, it's almost like when you're in the court system, like as far as like with workman's comp or some shit. Do you get to a certain point where you realize these motherfuckers are just all in it together? It's some type of weird ass, thing, cabal or whatever the fuck. It's just
I came up with this like I don't know if it's been 10 or 15, maybe 20 years ago. I think personally like hip hop is a way of life, and it has so much influence over the world. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I think it deserves to have its own political party. Hip hop.
Hip hop?
Yeah.
Its own political party?
Its own political. Democrat, Republican, and hip hop.
Why does that have to be called hip hop though?
Because that's what it is.
This is true. They can't come up with a better name though.
But it's hip hop. It is what it is.
It is because they've been preaching.
I'm just saying.
Since, so.
I mean, that's the culture. It's called hip hop.
Yeah.
That's the culture. Or you could call it something else. You could call it something else.
I mean, they have it. It's called independent thinking. Independent. But problem is, you hear independent, nobody is like, who's the candidate for independent? People are so stuck on this Republican and Democrat bullshit.
I think hip hop should be it.
It may draw more attention instead of independent because that's already got the bad rap.
I mean, it would be something that the world would understand. Like, and it would be like, it wouldn't be no BS involved. It would be like, look, this is what it is.
I just think, I don't know why people can't just, like I said, form a different party.
Hip hop.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But just start doing it and just giving speed. Trust me, there's a lot of smart people out there that I'd rather have running this country if we need some type. Look, I'm not cool with anybody fucking telling me what to do. Let's keep it to be real honest. Most of these laws are fucking stupid. We all know don't kill each other. We all know don't steal from each other. We all know you probably shouldn't rape nobody or kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? All this.
Right.
We know the basic laws of life. You know, the Bible teaches them. Everyone knows the basic rules of not to harm one another and all that happy horse shit. Look, and I know there's going to be disagreements, so you need somebody to handle that shit, but to tell me what to do and put in my body, who in the fuck is here alive that has any, even now, nobody has any right to tell me what the fuck to do with myself. I love my dad, and I love my older people in my family, but even now, they have no right to tell me what the fuck to do with myself, so it just upsets me when people think, oh, why don't you just follow the rules and the laws and just listen? And you have no soul, bitch, and you're just a follower. And that's what I just don't like about all this shit. It drives me nuts. We put so much emphasis on who the fuck are these people to run some shit. I just don't get it. We ain't got to worry about that stuff no more, people. You know why? Because every one of us have guns, mostly. So nobody's gonna get super out of whack. You know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing about the Second Amendment. It's going to keep people in check because somebody will fucking shoot your ass if you step too far out of line. So it's like, it's just, I don't know, man. I just fear it going in this direction where these motherfucking politicians are trying to just put these, I don't know, like grips on people. And the problem is these sheep that are fucking down with it just keep.
This is nothing new, Justin.
What's that?
They trying to be in control and keep the grips on people. They always done it.
Well, yeah, I know that.
They tell you where to live. They tell you who to talk to.
It's just gotten.
They tell you when to go to bed.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
They tell you where to shop. They tell you who to. You know, they tell you where to live.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
They definitely guide and enforce those things in a way, but you know, all said and done, you can do whatever the fuck you want to an extent. But I'm just, look, man, I just don't like it. And the way things have been going, it scares me. It's scary. That's like last night, dude talking about the 90s was the best. You ain't fucking lying. Even though the 90s were probably bad in other areas and shit, it just seemed like the world was just like, it made more sense.
It seemed like it was the best and everything, but see, what in the 90s we were kids and we didn't care.
Yeah, well, I still kind of don't care. I still don't care. It's just you see it more because you're paying more attention to it.
Well, the information is more available, and plus we pay more attention to it. Because, you know, we're older and we pay attention. Our mindset changes.
Kinda. I still live in that.
I mean, I live in the 90s too. I still say fresh and dope.
Everyone knows I'm not a real grown up, man. I've been, like I said, my
but still, you still hear and see things.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I definitely see it, especially.
You hear and see things, and you know, and things didn't affect you. Like back in the 90s, we were kids and teens. We wouldn't have cared if our premiums went up because we didn't get vaccinated.
Is that what's going on?
I don't know.
It sounds like something will fucking happen.
But I'm just saying, like we was on our parents' insurance, so we didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So
trust me, dude, I don't pay much attention to my insurance now. That's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be in my wallet if my wife didn't put it in that bitch. Hey, I'm sorry. That's what I said. I buy nothing but t-shirts, dog. That's my fresh look when I go out. If I go to the store.
Hey, you know, that's a nice t-shirt.
It is a nice t-shirt. Olive green, baby. That's military green style. That's what the tags are all about.
Midnight Paco, you know what I'm talking about?
Right. Good. Sweatshirts, too.
We got the hoodies.
Yeah.
It's hoodie season, unfortunately.
I know. I got to pick me up a new one. I want to get a different color.
Yeah, so it's hoodie season.
Yeah. Nah, man. So, yeah, it's a little bit crazy out there. But, you know, as far as that goes, I just can't move, you know, switch subjects. I'm just looking forward to doing this new job shit, man. It's my old place. Well, you know, miss some of the people. Shout out to them, but I had to make an entrance, you know, an exit.
Had to move on.
Yeah, dude. Look, you don't know if you're gonna do anything with comedy unless you keep trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just one of those things where you got to keep moving and doing it. You know, that's what my boss, we were talking about it. And I was just like, look, it's not even about the money, you know, because where I'm going, I ain't going to be making more money.
Right.
It's just about opening up those avenues to do what I want to do, and I gotta be serious about it. Now, we got this podcast, trying to get more followers and fans,
subscribers.
Yeah, just get a voice out there. And like I said, we're venturing into different areas as far as the comedy goes. It's just I need to get out a little bit more. Just basically just meet other people too. You know what I mean? That's different
play
venues,
different areas.
Different areas, yeah. Because you gotta see how your stuff works in other places as well. And there's like the best thing about it, and like we've talked, like I have my material. You've heard it all the time, but other people ain't. Like, for the first time, it's for them.
What I tell artists, period, I tell them, even your old stuff, it's old to you but new to the world.
Yeah.
If nobody ever heard it, it's new to the world.
Mm-hmm.
So,
get
that stuff out there. Even if you say, oh, that's my old stuff. Get that stuff out there, artists.
Yeah, no matter how old you are. That's what I'm saying, man. People are afraid to shoot for their dreams, and it's... I guess the more I try and shoot for mine, I showed my son, you know what I mean, because he's at his age where he's trying to do his realtor thing. He's finishing up school. He has like another semester after this one, and he'll have his degree and all that stuff, and which is good because his mother's trying to keep him more in the societal structure.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to what do you want to do, son?
Like what you really want to do.
What do you really want to do?
What's your passion?
People, man, listen.
What's your passion?
This is why I'm not a real grown-up. I refuse to settle. God bless people who've been working at jobs for 20-some years and they retire and they're cool with it. And God bless you. I tell you what, because you decided what you wanted to do. And trust me, there was a point when we were working at that, the same place. I was ready to settle, people. I was good.
Me too.
I was ready. If shit wouldn't have happened to me and forced, we'll get into that whole thing later on, because I don't think I ever brought up what the hell happened. That's saying, ooh, almost slipped.
But you said it on another venue.
Yeah, another podcast, but not our people.
What's the difference?
They never heard about it.
I know, but what's the difference?
I'm just saying we'll get into it later. So,
I hear you. I'm just wondering. Like you said it on somebody else's podcast.
Yeah. So it just never came up, and right now it's just I ain't trying to get into all that shit today.
I hear you.
Either way, but I'm saying, if it wouldn't have happened to me at that point, you know what I'm saying, I would have never switched jobs. I probably would have been comfortable staying there. Like, fuck, this is me, dude. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I'm not glad what happened, but it kind of forced me out and then into this job. And I'm saying I wouldn't have even found out about podcasts if it wasn't for not as soon as I did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people, you never know when in life things are going to hit you, because it's just like, shit, I'm 43 years old. The first time I went on stage was what? 2 years ago? 2019. And then I didn't go back until December of last year. So 2020 December. So
yeah.
I mean, it's just, you never know when things are gonna to get you and and find your niche in life. I think this is it. I don't know. You can watch the clips and you let me know if you think it's funny, but you know what I'm saying? It's just, I feel this is something we can both do.
I mean, for me, it's fun. It's an outlet for me. So is this podcast.
It's
fun. It's an outlet for me. I can speak my opinion on something.
Yeah.
It's a way that I could deal with my anger issues.
You got anger issues?
Yeah, I'm an angry man.
I'm only angry, and I try not to be, in the car. You see so many assholes.
Yeah.
In the car.
Yeah. No, I'm not angry, man. I'm really laid back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But it's something that I worked on.
Oh, okay.
And I always said this to people, like, when you see an older, laid back person, don't think that those are the ones that was with the shits,
right?
When that's something that you earn. You earned like how I am. Yeah. I had to work on it, so I earned this.
This is true. No, I get you.
Shout out to Al again, but Al seems laid back too. But
yeah.
Al was, when he was young, he was everywhere. He kicked it.
Okay.
He kicked it hard.
Okay, so now he's been there, so he's calmed down.
We when you, so
I get it.
So for all the younger people out there, when
Right.
you see older, laid back individuals,
Right.
don't think they're not with the shits.
Right. Just trying to contain it.
Yeah,
contain it.
You know, and it's practice makes perfect. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a father, so
Right. Yeah.
you know, I try to conduct myself a certain way, and so maybe I can be an example to them and the younger people up under me.
Right.
But yeah, you know.
Trust me, man. I've tried to, cause it ain't worth it. That's the biggest thing. I just know it's not worth it. I ain't got shit to prove to nobody as far as anything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I'm out, I ain't trying to holler at your girl. I'm happily married, so you ain't never gotta argue with me about none of that bullshit. Other than that, you might be mad 'cause I'm having a fun time and you're angry.
Yeah. So this is like I said, you know, comedy is like something that, you know, because we both have jobs.
Yeah.
And comedy is something that we enjoy doing, and that's why we do it, because we enjoy doing it.
Dude, yeah.
And it's for me, it's an outlet. You know, like if somebody pissed me off or do something to make me angry, you might have earned yourself
a spot
on stage. Either I might talk about you, or I might talk about you on the podcast.
That's right.
One of the two.
You may get a shout out in a different way.
It just depends.
That's like my friends, man. They know. It's like, fuck. What do you get? If I ever take a picture of them, they don't know what I'm going to turn that shit into. It could be a cartoon. It could be a fucking meme. It could be whatever, yo. You can end up on a shirt.
You never know.
You never know. So they always kind of like, yee, but... Oh, how about this, dude? This is completely out of fucking nowhere. But anybody who does Draftkings and daily fantasy, listen to this bullshit, yo. So Thursday night, right? Bucks versus Dallas.
Okay.
If only I would have picked Gronkowski instead of Ronald fucking Jones. Ronald Jones. And I know people are like, why wouldn't you take Gronkowski? My wife was like, why did you take... Like, she knows... I mean, she ain't a fucking expert on football, but she knows Gronkowski. But why would you take Gronkowski? I said, because I had Antonio Brown, I had Chris Godwin, and I had Brady. And I had Dak, because you could pick so many players, whatever the case. People who know about DraftKings and FanDuel, they know what the fuck I'm talking about. So you could pick so many people until they add up points. So with the prices, I was able to get all those guys. I'm like, those are a lot of receivers. Let me take one running back, because I didn't have Zeke in there. He was too expensive. And so was Leonard Fournette. But Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones supposed to split carries. I figured he'll get at least one touchdown, because Tampa Bay is going to get down the field. They may be at the goal line. Apparently they threw 2 touchdowns to Gronkowski down by the goal line instead. So guess what? Instead of winning $25 for my lineup that was fucking stellar other than Ronald fucking Jones, which it was between him and Gronkowski, and I picked the wrong one. I could have won $39,000 motherfucking dollars. How sick was I when I woke up the next day and seen $39,000 won it, and I had the same fucking lineup except those guys switched.
One guy you switched.
Just one.
Yeah.
Instead of having Gronkowski, I had Ronald Jones, and I think they both cost the same amount. Or I would have saved $200 on Gronkowski, but I just went as far as try to do game theory shit. Instead of having 24 points like Gronkowski, Ronald Jones had 0.40. Cold ass, ice flake above his ass, snowflakes. It was cold as shit. He didn't do nothing, which means he only got like 40 or 50 yards in the game. Some shit.
What would you have done with the money if you won $39,000?
I would have stashed that shit. I wouldn't have told my wife. I would have said, baby, I won $2,000. She would have been happy as fuck. And I would have gave her like $500. That's right, baby. You would have known nothing about that shit. Because then someone would have been needed for the house. We would have to buy some bullshit. And I'm like, no, we need this money because I just switched jobs. But guess what? There's football Sunday, and I'm on that shit again, people. So Draftkings, FanDuel, come at me. I'll sponsor the shit out of you guys. Because I love that shit, dude. I got my dad hooked on it.
How much, like, per average do you have to spend?
They have quarter. They have like nickel, ones you can get into, 25 cent a lineup ones, and you can win. I think last year I played a 25 center and I won like $1,000, some shit like that.
It's a lot of money.
If you come in first place,
you said 25 cent?
Yeah. If you come in first place on some of them, you can win top prize. It's like $1,000. It depends on the entries and stuff. Yeah, but the $10 one, top prize I think was $1 million.
Yikes!
But everyone tied first place, and that's why because everyone else was smarter than me and picked Gronkowski instead of Ronald Jones.
Oh, so that's why I was 39.
That's why everybody who tied got like $39,000, dog.
That's a lot of So in actuality,
hundreds of motherfuckers like tied.
Wow.
Yes, and I wasn't one of them. I was unfortunate.
Sorry about that, Justin.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like, I don't even need to win top prize. I just want to tie with motherfuckers, yo, because you still get a good fucking. But that was a $10 lineup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why that was.
It's $10 lineup.
That was $10 fee to enter that lineup to try and win the top prize. I think it was $1 million, or it could have been 100,000.
Gotcha.
One of the. I think it was $1 million for that one because it was the first game. So, but every Sunday they have them. Where it's like a $5 one on FanDuel is $5. Oh no, on Draftkings I think it's $5 too. Okay. But you can win $1 million this Sunday if you play. So
yeah, but if you do win $1 million, you have potential to split it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You may not win it by yourself, but people may win, all tie with the same scores. Because come on, man, there's millions of people out there who have like-minded ideas and this and that. So It's a lot easier to tie than not, but. You know what I mean? Shit, I don't care. I'll tie up there with you guys. Just thank you. Make my comedy a lot better. I ain't gonna have to worry about
working.
Well, you still gotta work. Unless you win $1 million, and I'd still work a little bit.
I'll be working at the dollar store.
I wouldn't be nothing super funny. Although, do you think $1 million would be good after taxes and shit? Man, they gonna take most of it. You can still live pretty decent, but
pretty good.
You know how life is, dog. You start to fucking forget reality.
So you won't be here for Friday.
Friday night.
Friday night. I'll be at the front stage this Friday. Come check me out. Support the front stage. Support live comedy.
Yeah, definitely do that. Especially that place, people. I'm telling you, man, it's got tons of potential. There's plenty of parking out front. It used to be a movie theater, so there's plenty of parking out there. Like I said, the way they're having it set up is pretty dope as far as for the comedy. Like I said, we were in Theater 8. They got other things they got going on there, music. It's something new. It's something they're trying to start, which is pretty dope when you have a place that can, host other events and do different things with multiple rooms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not even using all the rooms.
No, not even. No, that's what I'm saying. Not yet, because there's tons of potential. That's what I mean. So the more things that they can have there, and Solomon, I think is his name. You could probably go there and even talk to him about opportunities and for people who want to do business and things of that nature out of there. Who knows? But I'm not sure what their business plan is. But I'm just saying they got tons of potential there.
What about Wednesday?
Wednesday, I'm cool. I start my new job, so actually, I think I'm off. I think I'm off Thursday and Friday, so we have to do the podcast, like I said, Friday.
All right, so we doing comedy Wednesday?
Definitely. Where do you want to go, though? That's the thing.
It don't matter to me.
Yeah, I mean, we could try. I like to get back to the funny stuff. I like to try and get back there, but because I don't even know what other places are out there on Wednesday. I think was it Bar 17 was the one. Is that the one Jav talked about?
I can't remember. On Wednesday, I know you got your LVT. I know you got the funny stop.
Yeah. We haven't been there in a minute. Ever since I tried to sign up and I had to work.
What? Funny stop?
Yeah. You went down. I think.
Yeah,
you were there. Yeah, because that's when you had the professional shit. Get it? New updated design. Shout out to Zaza for pointing that shit out. It's updated. So,
yes.
Wednesday for sure. Like I said, I gotta try and work on this guy. I gotta try and craft this 5 minutes, and maybe I'll try it Wednesday, because that's the new 5. I gotta try and start. I gotta start working it out, because the other stuff's pretty decent.
You said it's chunky, but you gotta get it clunky. You gotta get it out there to smooth it out.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta actually write it to get it a little bit smoother too, because I started with one thing and now it's like it's just it's changing form. So.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just wait, do this shit next week and fucking go from there, people.
Hey.
Appreciate everybody.
Hey, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. You know, you can check me at Justin Fuller Comedy at Instagram.
And I am the _great_Corey, Coree. That's my Instagram. Follow me, and I'll follow you back. I'm thinking about turning my page private because I'm tired of all these whack, fake, phony investor people.
Just being able to follow you?
Yes.
Fuck it, it adds a follower. I just don't pay them no mind. They want to watch my shit, watch it, baby. I don't care if you're fake or not.
Yeah, I want them out of there.
Dude, see.
Get them up out of there.
Either way.
Or you can, please feel free to hit the like button and to subscribe.
That's right.
Leave some comments because I love those.
That's right. Yeah, we don't mind if you're hating. That's fine. That's cool. You know,
good.
It's not even hating. It's disagreeing. I ain't even gonna call you a hater if you disagree with me because I may not be saying something you like. People, we've already had this discussion. I feel passionate about things and freedom of one's choice and their own body, and you know what I'm saying? This whole idea of people having to listen to fucking rules and listen to people that are in charge, I don't fucking understand. You're just gonna give up your life to somebody to tell you what the fuck to do. Let's go, man. Get it, people.
I'm gonna do this just in case you can edit it out.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast is brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services LLC. Help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer they help people with documents that need to be typed, guardianship, probate, divorce, wills and trusts, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or at 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about, people.
Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, everybody, appreciate it. Subscribe, like, and catch you next week.
Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. 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 Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.